Hi, this is Munson from Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can strum through an easy song called Carry On. And it starts out on a D major chord. So the way you play D major, first finger is going to go to the G on the second fret, second finger goes to the high E on the second fret, and the third finger goes to the B string on the third fret. And if you strum just the top four strings, then that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And the introduction of this song is more like a piano intro, but you could strum along with it. So we could kind of strum the D, and then another D, and then we go to an E minor chord. And the way you play E minor, first finger goes to the A string on the second fret, second finger is going to go to the D string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, then that makes it E minor and it sounds really sad. And we kind of do that a couple times. And then we go back to D major, D major, E minor, E minor. But then the piano part kind of goes to a G major chord, and the way you play G major, first finger goes to the A on the second fret, second finger goes low E on the third fret, and the third finger goes to the high E on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, then that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. And we do that a couple times, and then it goes to an E major chord. And the way you play E major, first finger is going to go to the G on the first fret, second finger goes to the A on the second fret, third finger goes to the D on the second fret, and if you strum all those together, then that sounds an E major chord. And we do that a couple times, and then we go back to the G major chord, and back to G major, and then we go back to E major again, and then we do another E major, and then we do the D major again, and then we got another D, and then we go to E minor, and another E minor. And then from there, it goes into kind of a blocking thing with it's kind of the introduction. You've got a D major again, but then we go to the G major again, and then we do another D major, and then a G major, and then a D major, and a G major, and a D major, and a G major. And that's basically also the progression for our verses when that starts. So our verse goes D, G, D major, G major, D major, G major, D major, G major, D major, G major, D major, G major. But then we get to our chorus progression, and our chorus progression, we start on the D, and then we do a G major, but then we go to an A major chord. And the way you play A major, first finger goes to the D on the second fret, second finger goes to the G on the second fret, and the third finger goes to the B string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, then that sounds an A major chord. And that the G and the A kind of happen kind of quick. So you got D major, G major, A major, 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 and then we're back to kind of our verse intro progression. We're going D, G, D, G. And that's basically what happens for most of the song until we get to the bridge part. And your bridge progression starts on the A major, and then we do a quicker G and a D, A major, G major, D major, A major, G major, D major, and then the last time we go A major, and then G major, A major, and then our solo part, we got D major, and then E minor, D major, G major, D major, E minor, D major, G major. So those are kind of, and then there's a tag to that. D major, E minor, D major, E minor, D major, E minor. And then we do the D major, and then the G major, A major. So there's basically the progressions that we're working through the tune. Now a lot of times with a song like this, I like adding a strum pattern to make it a little bit more interesting. And one of my favorite 4/4 strum patterns is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took the D major and just did that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, would be one thing that we could kind of add to what we've got so far. So if we took our verse, for instance, we could take the D major and do down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, up, to kind of make that more interesting. When we get to our chorus with the G and the A, both of those chords are in one measure, or they're taking up 4 beats together. So what you want to do is kind of do the down, down, up on the D, and then when you get to the G and A, just do the down, down, up. So you have D with down, down, up, down, up, and then you got the G with the down, down, up, A, down, down, up, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, A, down, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, A, down, down, up, D, down, 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 G, down, down, A, down, down, up. And a very similar thing actually happens when we get to our bridge part. Then you're doing the whole strum pattern on the A, and then the G and D are kind of halving. So you got, for the bridge, you got A, down, down, up, down, and then G with a down, down, D, down, down, A, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, D, down, down, A, down, 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 G, down, down, D, down, down, A, down, 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 and then G, down, A, down, down, up. And then through the solo and the rest of the song, we're really just kind of using a lot of that same down, down, up, down, up. Now the weird thing about Carry On though is instead of starting on a D major chord, they're actually starting on an F major chord when we start that intro part. So if you took a capo and put them on the 3rd fret, then your D is actually an F major, and the E minor we were using is really a G minor. In the intro where we had the E major, that's really a G major chord, and then where we've got the G major, it's really a B flat major. And our A major, when it turns up, is really a C major. So that kind of changes things a little bit, but just to take it from the very, very beginning, just trying it with the capo, you'd have the D for the piano intro, we've got D, and another D, E minor, E minor, D, D, E minor, E minor, G major, G major, E major, E major, G major, G major, E major, E major, D major, D major, E minor, E minor, and then we kind of have our blocking intro where we got the D, G, D, G, D, G, and then we got our verse part. And I actually like adding in the strum pattern on this part. So you got the verse with down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, 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 and then we got our chorus where we're doing the whole strum pattern on D and then half in the G and A. So then we got D down, down, up, down, G down, down, A down, down, D down, down, up, down, G down, down, A down, down, D down, down, up, down, G down, down, A down, down, D down, 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 G down, down, A down, down, then we got the D down, down, G down, 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 D down, 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 G down, down, then we got the verse D down, 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 G down, 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 D last G, A kind of halves like the chorus. We got G, down, up, A, down, down. We got the chorus D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, A, down, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, A, down, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, A, down, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, A, down, down. And then we got a bridge part where we got A, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, D, down, down, A, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, D, down, down, A, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, D, down, down, A, down, down, and then we got the G and A, G, down, A, down, down. We got the solo D, down, down, E minor, down, 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 D, down, 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 G, down, 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 D, down, 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 E minor, down, 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 D, down, 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 G, down, down, down. We got kind of the tag of that D, down, down, E minor, down, 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 D, down, 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 E minor, down, down, D, down, 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 E minor, down, down, D, down, down, then we have the G and A, G, down, A, down, down, and then we got D, down, down, G, down, down, A, down, down, D, down, 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 G, down, down, A, down, down, D, down, 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 G, down, down, A, down, down, D, down, down, G, down, down, A, down, down. And then our outro, we're kind of going back to verse. So D, down, down, G, down, 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 D, down, 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 G, down, 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 D, down, 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 G, down, 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 D, down, 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 G, down, down, and at the very end you want to play a big D major chord. So that's the basics of how you could strum along with Carry On. So good luck!